There's 2 pages, Mark.
In the dark.
2 pages. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Andrew, the best man. And first of all, I'd like to raise a toast to two of the most beautiful, wonderful, and loving people I've ever had the pleasure to have in my life. To Mark and Morgan.
That's a short best man stuff.
Yep. All right, moving on.
Also, I'd like you guys to sit down and be comfortable. This speech is going to be really real long. There comes a time in everyone's life when they meet their one true love, their soulmate, someone who will love them unconditionally for the rest of their life. For Mark, that moment came 11 years ago, the day he first met me. When I first met Mark, it was at the Chi Phi fraternity at the University of Arizona, where many of the young gentlemen that are here with us are also members. There's some over here and a few over here as well. He was studying some sort of sciencey stuff, and of course I was wrapping up a lucrative degree in classical literature. Since then, I have changed academic direction. Actually, next week, I'm sitting for the medical boards for the family nurse practitioner. And Mark likes to play with computers. Morgan, of course, she went to Northern Arizona University, or NAU, which is also where my wife attended. So that material was off limits. This is the part of the speech where typically the best man would share stories of drunken craziness in an attempt to embarrass the groom. Unfortunately, when those events took place at the U of A, I was in the library studying. But if you're interested in those kinds of stories, I'm sure there's many people here who have several to share. You know, I've thought about it quite a bit, and I think that marriage is truly a wonderful thing for Mark. It will instill in him a sense of loyalty, constraint, control. Marriage will also develop in him a sense of responsibility, fair play, and so many other qualities that he wouldn't need if he just stayed single. I remember when Mark and Morgan first started dating, and Mark had me over to meet her for the first time. I thought to myself, what's wrong with this one? Well, over the next few years, I've learned that not only is she a beautiful woman, she is also a great person, and that if she can put up with Mark for as long as it's been, then she has my blessing. Okay, so in conclusion, I would just like to say to Mark, you are a lucky groom. You have found a woman who is beautiful, smart, funny, warm, loving, and caring. And she deserves a good husband. So be thankful she married you before she found one. I do have some friendly advice for you, Mark. Now that you're married, your levels of domesticity need to improve greatly. I would advise you to sort of learn first where the kitchen is and what the mysterious objects in it actually do. One of those objects is in the kitchen. It's called the sink. It's where some items can be placed and then cleaned. The more you use it, the more I think Morgan will love you. So if we could just raise our glasses one more time to love, laughter, and happily ever after. So who's next?